for the Raptors. Manuel quickly, maybe flip result for a win, but same score. An official winter day here in Brooklyn. You see our officials tonight with Scott Foster, Evan Scott, as well as Natalie Sago. Here's Clowney getting denied on the interior by Barnes. Abaji quickly up ahead. Ingram, all the numbers for how hot he has been over the last 5 games. Pirtle. Raptors much better as a team when Pirtle plays this season. Ingram push shot won't go, and the rebound secured by Clowney. Man will let it fly and knock it down. The Nets' first basket of the game is brought to you by Hyundai. Barnes has his pass taken away by Yegor. Quickly ahead to Man.
And if you're the Brooklyn Nets, that's one thing you want to do. Get your hands in the passing lane. Between Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram, they're like almost three turnovers a game. So you can get turnovers, kind of get yourself out in transition and run, try to get easy baskets.
Quickly dumps it off. Pirtle reverses it in. We talked about the difference for Toronto and Pirtle's on the floor. Quickly, especially, has been much better when Pirtle is on the floor. Yegor on the drive, able to curl it in with the left hand.
Tough finish over the big fella by Yegor. You can see the game slowly slowing down for him, and he's starting to find his footing.
There's a screen from Pirtle, 4 quickly. Ingram, 7 to shoot, trying to work MPJ. A lot of length on a lot of length. 2 to shoot. Ingram will hoist and hit.
I think
stood up by Abaji. Porter with Barnes draped all over him. Porter lobs it. There it is, Vince, that connection between those two.
Absolutely, and to MPJ's credit, his patience in the pick and roll. Yes, he wants to come off and shoot the ball, but he's now understanding guys are going to step up. Now the late pass to Nick Claxton will be there all the time. He has to take advantage of it early to get the shots he wants late.
Quickly. I thought the graphic we showed in the open with Porter and some of the numbers, 29, 50, and 45 during the month of December. And he continues to add fuel to the all-star conversation. He's 3rd in the league in 3-pointers made here in the month of December. Here's Porter, guarded tightly by Abaji. Porter can't hit that one. Rebound Barnes. Tied at 7 on this Sunday. And a foul on. Vince, should we call this the Vince Bowl, this game? I mean, this is really, these are your squads. I know you played for other teams as well, but these are your 2, right? Yeah. Above all else?
These are 2. I played 6 years in Toronto and 5 years here in Brooklyn. So 11 good years of cold basketball.
These are the Vince in the Raptors Bowl right here.
There you go.
Here's Yegor into the corner. Porter sidestepping, will take, can't hit, back ironing off quickly. Had a little too much velocity on that tap, and it went off a ball.
Go up in the air, you know it's a lob. Probably somebody who can dunk the ball. Noah Clowney chose to stay out of the way.
Porter able to bank it in, yeah. Big time bucket from MPJ.
I tell you what, that's what's made MPJ so tough to guard. His ability to shoot the 3. I've always said he's a tough shot maker, but not only is he shooting the 3, he's using the ball fake, getting into the paint, finishing at the rim, and his numbers are going up because he's doing it at all levels.
Good harassing defense there from Ingram. Porter lobs it back. Yegor takes the pass on the interior. Barnes pressuring him. 5 on the shot clock. Yegor in at the 3, and then quickly able to keep his footing through the contact of Clowney. Barnes, center of the lane, turning and hitting.
I've said Scotty Barnes, I know last year, I think he settled for the 3 a little too much. His ability to knock down mid-range is with particularly like free throw line area, is one of the best, and I love to see him continue.
Defensive Player of the Month for the October-November month. They combine those two because of the not full slate of basketball in October. Lob it in, Claxton flushes it down on the delivery. Those hamstring injuries nag him 2 seasons in a row now.
And, you know, when it happens 2 seasons in a row, naturally, we as fans want to see, obviously, a talented scoring player like himself on the floor, but you got to take care of that hamstring because you don't want that to nag and continue to linger. You want to get it right, dare I say, the first time, but you want to get it right this time, and I think he's doing just that.
Yeah, take your time. Knocked away and taken by quickly. Toronto, they will turn you over. 4th in the league in defensive turnover percentage. Ingram, no look to the corner. Mamukelashvili buries the 3, and Ingram got hurt. Brandon Ingram asking for a sub as he jogs back down the floor. Something going on in his legs, and Darko Rajakovic and the Nets played the Raptors with a knee sprain on November 23rd. He has not played since. Toronto's played in a lot of close games since then, and Darko was talking earlier today about how much they have missed RJ in those close games. Toronto 3-7 in their last 10. Clowney back iron it off on a 3. Quickly flags down the rebound. Mamukelashvili draws the foul on Clowney. Quickly, good pocket pass. Murray Boyles gets denied by Clowney. Terrific defensive play. Claxton racing in, will lay it home.
And that's what you want to do, to get easy baskets. Get a stop, get out and run, particularly Nick Claxton. He's going to run the floor just like your guards. He runs to the front of the rim, gets an easy basket.
Abaji can't finish. Clowney was a factor again defensively. Here's Mann, sees Porter, catch, fire, and banks it in.
Oh, the bank is open.
He'll take it.
Absolutely.
The way he struggled shooting the ball against Miami, missed his first 2 from 3 tonight. That's out of bounds. Off of Porter, to be clear.
No, there's been some times where it feels off and you're just hoping something happens. Great pass.
Porter can't lay it in. Traore with the nice delivery. Drake Powell out with the sprained ankle, so Nolan Traore getting minutes. Porter can't hit. Barnes the rebound.
But sometimes, man, you can, especially if it's really bad and you're by yourself and it kind of goes a little left or right or long and goes in, you kind of got to give the Jordan shrug like,
Yeah, right. You're not like confidently holding the opportunity with early minutes here tonight. We saw him called back up recently, but didn't really get much time. Mamukelashvili off to Barnes. Barnes trying to find an angle and turns it over. 4th turnover for Toronto in the quarter. The cutter, Sharp drops it. Barnes has it, nearly lost it. 4 turnovers apiece for the Nets and Raptors.
J-Ron had bad intentions. He just needed to catch the ball first.
Shed a 3. Wolf drops it out of bounds, but a foul. And it's going to be Brooklyn basketball. Jacoby Walter saying, hey, challenge that. I don't think it was a foul, but...
And not afraid of change, not afraid of diversity and this opportunity. He's given a lot of opportunity, obviously European, but women, giving women the opportunity to step in the game and show that they are very capable of being in this space, and a lot of them have done great jobs.
So with Becky Hammond on his staff, and now a champion 3 times in 4 years in the WNBA, tie up here.
I have a better knowledge and understanding of it, but it's just, in the time in it prior to social media, you don't realize your impact. Obviously, when you do appearances and things like that, you find that your impact was, effective or whatnot. Now, like what these guys are doing, the way the Raptors are playing, that championship team. I mean, immediately because of social media, you see the huge impact Canadian basketball has on the kids now, and I can't wait to see the next generation of Canadian basketball players off of that.
Jordy, of course, coached the Canadian national team. Williams can't hit the corner three. Good start to this second for Toronto. Here's Walter, catch, fire, and hit. And the Raptors jump in front with an 8-0 run to begin the quarter.
Jacoby, zero hesitation, catches, shoots, lets it go. Shooting 38% from three, so.
Sharp, the juggle, and the finish off the delivery from Wolf.
I walked up to Danny Wolf and I said, look, man, I watched you in Macau and I was impressed with him. He didn't play to the last few minutes of the game, and his impact in those last few minutes of the game, in his first game ever, was amazing. And watching him grow, seeing him be himself, play his game, for the naysayers that said, okay, he's slow enough, does he have it, can it translate? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Wolf has arrived, and he is playing great basketball for himself and for this team. So I think him playing in the G League, getting comfortable, understanding this pro game has helped him.
No doubt, as Sharp travels there for the game, and he said, he's like, I'm not sure how much I buy into
basketball IQ, understanding angles and positioning that more than anything. Yes, some guys who are faster than you, and in my just not allowing yourself to get blown by on the first dribble, which is most important.
Ingram back in as Martin can't hit the deep three. Rebound saved by Murray Boyles. So Ingram, after turning the ankle, appears fine. Try to take Wolf as it's deflected by Zaire Williams. Wolf did a nice job keeping him in front. Here's Traore clicking ahead. Williams gives it back, and Nolan loses it out of bounds. A lot of turnovers early in this game. 9 for Toronto and now 8 for Brooklyn. 17 total turnovers between the two teams.
You watch Danny Wolf right there against Brandon Ingram do a great job. He did not allow him just to beat him off the dribble off a first or second move, causes him to turn the ball over.
Ingram sticks the corner three. 8 points for Brandon Ingram, 3 assists. Here's Traore. He will pull and hit. That's something he was working on in the G League, starting to shoot it well, working on not hesitating on that shot.
Building confidence, and Coach Jordy Fernandez talked about that. He said when guys aren't playing, we want to get them games, we want to get them reps. So we put them down in the G League for reasons like this, for the two guys we've talked about. Get them some confidence. So why when they come back up here, they play with confidence and is able to translate. We're seeing that in these two gentlemen alone.
Martin dishes in, Sharp, put it down, Martin cleans it up. Tied at 31.
Zoe has said this thousands of times, and I'm going to say it for him this time before we go any further. He's blocked a lot of my dunks. He had. And by the time I won two, I stepped. Jason Collins backs out, and he's like, hey, do what you got to do. And it was too late by that time. So shout out to Twin, man. It was great. He either would hold a guy up. Ooh.
Claxton, that is, he was bleeding from the nose and went back to the locker room. See the Nets 11-6 on challenges this season. Wolf has to let it go. Rims out. Sharp got a fingertip on it. Nothing more. Here comes Ingram. Ingram off to Quickly, who has struggled shooting the basketball last couple of games. Barnes. Quickly lets it fly. Rebound ends up with Wolf. Quickly 4 for 23 from 3 over the last 2 entering this one. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Wolf in the corner, run off, slides in, wanted a whistle, looked like he got bumped, no call. Nets still yet to shoot a free throw. Swing it out, Abaji connects on a 3. Let's check in with Megan.
Yes, Ryan, Jakob Poeltl was listed as questionable going into tonight's game. He went to the back of the locker room just a few minutes ago. We've been told that he is out for the remainder of tonight's game with a back stiffness. And Ryan, something to note, Jakob Poeltl had just missed 2 games due to that back injury.
And you know what, Megan? He's been in and out all season with the back. They've tried to just throw in some maintenance days for it as Porter misses the 3. Thank you for the update. So that's not good news for Toronto, as Poeltl really essential to what they do. Murray Boyles Can't slide it in. Rebound deflected out. Here's Traore.
It's Jakob Poeltl's ability to clean the glass. I mean, he does a great job of getting the Raptors extra possession. He's getting like 2.9 rebounds, offensive rebounds a game, which is major. That allows you to get open threes.
Traore blocks it off of. Shot into the paint often. Porter connects. 10 points for Michael Porter Jr. First net in double figures. First player in double figures tonight.
We talked about the connection, the dribble handoff. Now Day'Ron gets in, running the same offense, still effective. Just understanding, obviously, who you're getting the ball to, and still it being effective. You love to see it.
Here's Porter shoveling. Yegor gives it back. MPJ looked like he had some space, didn't take it. We'll set up Sharp instead. Sharp, the quick spin. Whoa, took a tumble. 6 to shoot. Man flings it out. 3 to shoot. Clowney gets denied by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram's arms are so long.
Wingspan for days in the mid-7s. Here's Ingram. And he's fouled by man.
Pressure on both guards because somebody has to pick him up because it's kind of what we call a go screen.
11 turnovers for Toronto. Porter digs in and cups it home.
And if you notice, there was the same play we just talked about. This time, Day'Ron sets the screen. MPJ is able to get downhill with the right hand finish. So it's a read and react type of situation where the big is your guy who's reading. If there's nobody there, you flip it and you dive down the paint. If the guard is chasing, the defensive guard is chasing MPJ, you stay, set the screen, and a lot of good things happen when that happens.
Clowney gets denied by Ingram, kicks it out. Porter around and off. Hangs his head afterwards. Probably the cleanest look he has had tonight. Ingram, the crossover, acceleration, elevation, and finish.
Great hang time, body control, dictating who does what. Brandon Ingram takes the contact to the big. Day'Ron creates an opportunity to still get that shot off.
Yegor falls up Sharp. Yegor, he got it.
Yeah. Great patience, understanding what he wants. He wanted the screen and roll for either the jump shot or the roll to the big. And he gets his jump shot and knocks it down.
Abaji attacks the closeout. Barnes gets a clean look. In at the 3. Man soars in. Barnes has shot the 3 well this season, though, at 38%.
But he shot that one. He didn't shoot that one with confidence. He didn't. It didn't seem like he was comfortable shooting that 3 at time.
Porter gets fouled, and the Nets are going to shoot their first free throws of the game right here. It's the first. Hey, Nets fans, nothing beats the East. But in all-star appearances with Michael Porter Jr., he has put up legitimate all-star numbers and efficiency.
That's just like your favorite player on any winning team.
We talked about it before. His numbers in December are matched only by last year's MVP, SGA, when you talk about 29 points per game, 50 from the floor, 45 from 3. Ingram airballs it. Mamu Kelishvili has it taken away by Dioman. 12th turnover for Toronto. Porter kicks it out. Clowney waits, takes, and hits.
Great patience, using the ball fake, getting Shed, who's a darn good defender. Fly by, one dribble. I call it the Del Curry, one dribble, replace, and knocks it down. Which is a tough shot to make.
7-0 Brooklyn run. Since Claxton has gone down, they've been able to navigate it nicely. Let's get an update on Nick from Megan.
Ryan, I was just told that Nick Claxton, who just got hit in the face and went into the back of the locker room, well, he's getting stitches in the back, but he is expected to return to action.
All right, Megan. Good news for Brooklyn. Porter, you bet.
Assist to Day'Ron, if you would. That was a great screen. Scotty Barnes on the.
He's going, what are you doing? Sit down. Everybody's looking. I said,
that's funny.
I said, hey, we're into this comeback.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
That was one of, I think all Nets fans would put that in the top 2 or 3 most fun games the Nets have played, at least regular season games in the Brooklyn era. Entering the 4th. Now, if you get stitches and you go back out there right after, are you like conscious of, oh, I don't want to hit there, or?
Depends
On the guy.
On the guy.
Yeah.
But I think initially also, you know, you think that, but kind of once you get started, you start running around and obviously doing what you're supposed to do in your coverages, you don't think about it until you get hit again.
Got you, and then all of a sudden you're reminded. By the way, shout out to Samantha Hickey and our terrific people at Tape for the spot shadows on the first half this season. And it's going to stay here. Foul. Mid-90s score.
This is true. No, that exactly. Well, yes, for sure that. 85-90 was a regular in the day Toronto Brooklyn basketball game.
Here's Porter. He had 17 in the first half. Clowney wedging his way into the paint, flings it out. Porter looking to separate, elevate, and hit. It was just so smooth. 19 for MPJ.
Abaji defeated there, felt he played very good defense, but sometimes that's what happens.
Ingram's jumper off. Clowney the rebound. Jakob Poeltl re-injuring his back. Won't return to this game for Toronto. Raptors still without R.J. Barrett, missing a 13th straight game after the knee sprain he suffered against the Nets on November 23rd. Here's Claxton dishing it out. Man gives it up. Porter in the corner. Connects. 22 for MPJ. Mamukelashvili, 2 to shoot. Spinning on Porter. Can't massage it in. Brooklyn ball.
Great defense, not fouling. Their Nets on one string, switching pick and rolls, making it tough, keeping Toronto out of the paint.
Travel there on Yegor, 11th turnover from Oklahoma City better. That's almost, that would have been unfathomable at the beginning of the year when the Nets had by far and away the worst defensive rating in the league through the first few weeks of the season.
It's just repetition and timing and getting everybody on the same page. You have a lot of young guys that you're playing, given the opportunity to do so. Guys get it out of the lineup. So just getting everybody on the same page, understanding what's asked of you offensively, but as well, most importantly, defensively, because that's what Jordy demands. And you're seeing now the fruits of the labor and the hard work. Everybody is communicating and on the same page. So, yeah, I mean, I think some people are surprised, but when you see it, you're like, watching games, we get the luxury of seeing it live a lot of times where you can see the growth of this team.
And as you saw, only the Thunder better this month. Yegor can't hit. Porter, the offensive rebound, gets fouled wholly in this second half. Has not been pristinely played. Shed floats it up and doesn't get the roll. Claxton takes a shot near the stitches. And getting to observe you watching NFL, especially now that you've been involved with Bills ownership.
Oh, yeah.
In the corner, Clowney, he hits. So Clowney, who had missed 11 straight threes between the start of this one and 0 for 9 the other night, has hit 2 in a row.
A great job by Yegor. Swing, swing, good to great. He had a shot, but Clowney wide open, and he knocks it down.
That corner Bob won't go. So your Bills held off the Browns.
We did. It was a little dicey.
Yeah.
I tell you, on the other side, Shedeur has been playing some, very good football now that you get the opportunity. And that's what for young guys, the repetition, getting that repetition you see here.
Nets lead by 13.
Medical staff is probably panicking right now.
Yeah. Clowney barges in, gets fouled. Will the Gotham Sports app, included for free with an eligible TV provider subscription.
Sarah's doing it all.
Yes, she is.
Hey, Sarah.
She was calling the Champions Classic, a couple of big women's games yesterday.
I wonder I'm getting all these calls to work.
That's right. We're always happy to see you.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying. I'm happy to be here. But I get it now.
Yeah, now you understand.
That's called working woman there.
That's right. Okay. They give Brooklyn the ball. Here's Clowney setting himself up. Too much on it. Porter had it popped out of bounds by Barnes. Stays.
T-Max kids at Oral Roberts. So it's a lot of kids I'm keeping up with right now. But it's a lot of work. Well, Shaq and all his kids are playing.
Lose. Yeah, that's all. Clowney misses the free throw.
Gotta go through my list of kids that's playing. So many.
Oh, yeah, there's little Vince.
There he is.
And at halftime, your daughter, Vince, which doesn't bode well if we really need something. Well, maybe it was.
That's a good thing, because she can go when she wants to.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Imagine if they yanked it down.
Yeah, she'd be upset.
Mahoney hits the second after the lane violation. Nets have their largest lead. It is 15. 6:20 to go in the third. Ingram will take and knock it down from three. Ingram has been really the only offense for Toronto today. He has 15 points, 6 of 11 shooting from Toronto all season. They get up into Yegor when he has something Toronto does by nature anyway, so the combination tough for Gilman to deal with.
And he'll learn. You get up the court. They're going to press you. You make one move, then get up the floor.
Claxton over to Yegor. His three won't go. Shed the rebound. Toronto trying to build a little momentum. 5 straight points. Shed digs in. Can't finish. Follow won't go for Murray Boyles. Claxton secures it. Now the Nets pushing. Clowney soars in and gets fouled. No, Clowney goes back to the line. Kids through the doors receive a free Brooklyn Nets blind box. Lock in your tickets now at brooklynnets.com or on. Clowney gets the second to drop. He's 5 of 8 from the line, 11 points, 6 rebounds for Noah Clowney. He is the second net to enter double figures. Porter has 22. Ingram slides in, up, under, couldn't pop it home. Foul here as Porter pushed off. And it's going to stay with Toronto. Third foul on it more time. Ingram firing away. Misses that one. Great box out from Claxton. Leaves the rebound to Clowney. Nets a +7 on the glass.
Ingram did a great job of denying MPJ initially, not allowing him to get the swing pass.
Good look cross court from MPJ. Then Murray Boyles nearly took it away. 5 to shoot for Brooklyn. 14 season. We had a similar situation happen coming back from Toronto. And wow, Clowney with the rejection of Walter as he went up high. Then the Nets turn it over. Get back to that story in a moment. Quickly can't lay it in. Rebound stays with Toronto, and Walter throws it to the backcourt. How is that not a backcourt violation? Yeah, it is. So Jameson battle into the game for Toronto. Didn't play in the first half. Here's Ingram. Quickly can't hit the three. He stays cold. Now 1 of 7 from the floor. I'll tell that story real quick. So anyway, we get stuck at the airport for 5.5 hours trying to get back from Toronto. And Paul Pierce just held the court. He's telling story after story. And at one point, he said to our traveling secretary at the time, "Hey, you turned the flight from Toronto into a bleeping red eye," because by the time we left, it was 5 a.m. and we didn't land till after 6. But Paul could hold court.
Yes, he can.
Traore, sidestepping delivery, won't go.
His ability to tell those stories has given him a lot of opportunities on TV.
That's right. Ingram buries the jumper. A foul here on with the Nets in the bonus, and Nolan Traore hits the first. Tyrese quickly speeding up the floor off the rebound. Ingram bounces, Barnes knocked away by Sharp. Barnes trying to save it, and it's knocked this way by Williams. Barnes, little mid-range, no. Scotty Barnes just 2 for 9 in this game. Williams looking in, dumping it there. Sharp.
It's personal.
Sharp on Ingram. And Day'Ron Sharp. Claxton lobs it in. Murray Boyles.
I should add dunks as well.
Here's Claxton. Taking the handoff to Martin. Mamukelashvili hanging with Claxton. Tough shot. Can't hit. More good D from the Raptors. Nets have turned it over 18 times already tonight. Quickly got hot at the end of the third. Quickly could look inside, and Battle lays it in with a left hand.
Jamison battle with a two-hand shove. Get a little separation. No call, and he's able to get the finish.
Tied at 67. Nets led by 15 in the third. Porter gives it up. Yegor nearly went up and down. Porter finds Claxton. Center of the lane. Can't hook it in. Rebound secured by Toronto. Running the floor. Murray Boyles flushes it down. And Jordy wants a timeout at fourth quarter lead. Porter in the corner, contested. Can't hit.
And turnovers, which allowed the Raptors an opportunity to get back into the game. Fast break points, getting out and running now, 11-10.
Here's Porter trying to go out quickly. The Euro in the lane. Tied at 69. Quickly able to pizza pie it home.
I tell you what, his ability now, he smells blood. He's seen a couple of shots go in. He's in attack mode.
Yeah, it struggled. 4 for 23 from through the last two. Started this game cold. Yeoman buries the three.
Diego with 4 turnovers, but now seeing the ball goes in, hopefully puts him at ease and continues to attack and not play hesitant basketball.
Murray Boyles the dish. Beautiful offense there from Toronto. Now quickly started this game 1 of 7. Has hit 4 of his last 5 shots. Here's Clowney. Lost it. Man has it. Hits it from the corner.
All of a sudden, we're getting shots. You know,
yeah, well, what's up with these made shots, Vince? We're not used to this today. In the corner, Battle can't. I love when you reference songs, by the way.
I always have a song or music in my head, man. I feel like I moved to a beat all of my life.
Man guarded by Dick. Into Porter. Nets turn. Quickly. Speeds in, misses, Battles tip, no. Porter the rebound. Clowney muscles his way to the cup. Right over quickly.
And this is what gave the Nets success early, is getting the stop, getting out and run to get easy buckets. You're not playing against a set Raptors defense.
13 points, 7 rebounds for Clowney. Barnes finds the cutter. Battle takes the 3, no. Barnes the rebound. Quickly will try a deep one. Can't hit. Ingram getting ready to check back in for the Raptors. I don't want to see this deficit get any bigger. Yegor, you bet! A logo!
Out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
More than likely.
You and Zoe talk after that, though?
No, not after we talk. It was a while. It took a conversation about it. And that's where I referenced about him talking about how, hey, I've blocked plenty of your dunks. And I was like, you know what? Yes, you have. You know,
I like that you didn't say no you haven't. You said yeah, no you have. You're right.
yeah, yeah.
And why not? Because you've got the creme de la creme with that dunk. Clowney connects. Nets have made 6 straight shots after they went 9 minutes without a field goal.
Clowney now 3 for 6 from 3, 50% for the game.
Raptors ended that third quarter red hot, started the fourth the same way, erased a 15-point deficit, took a lead, but now down 9. Ingram back in, gets the whistle, and Brandon Ingram break for Porter before Jordy will want to get him back in.
Type of responsibility.
Ingram knocks down both. 19 for Ingram. 15 for Quickly. Those are the only Raptors in double figures. Scotty Barnes has struggled tonight. 3 for 10 from the floor, has 6 points. Clowney misses that one. Wolf got a hand on. Here come the Raptors down 7. Ingram through the attention of 2. Hands it off to Shed. Dick wide open. Can't hit the 3. And Claxton palms the rebound. Traore flings it over to Man. Tiptoeing baseline, finds the cutter. Claxton for the 9-point Nets lead.
Oh, nice pass.
Barnes, the kick out. Ingram gives it up. Shed will take and hit. Long rebound, Traore. Cut off by Shed and fouled. Wolf handed it off. Porter coming around, hooking it in to the corner. Traore gets blocked. 5 to shoot. Porter rims out. Traore bangs it off the floor. Nets with another chance. Clowney. Traore. 4 to shoot. Lob it in. Claxton looking for an angle and finding one.
Great job of Claxton. Get to your jump hook, shoot over it.
Lead is back to double digits for Brooklyn. Under 5 minutes to go. Quickly missed it badly. Nets back in control. Yegor getting ready to check back in. Porter lobbing it, and Claxton oops the alley. Yegor with 13 points, 5 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 7 from 3. And after the Nets went 9 minutes without a field goal, between the third and early fourth, they've been red hot the rest of the way here in the final frame. An assist, 5 rebounds. This is a Raptors team that had won 9 games in a row. While other guys have had to play in what's been a lot of close games, and it's hurt them when it comes to the wins and the losses, but believes will help them when it comes to the development for the season and beyond.
Absolutely, and that's what you want your guys to get valuable experience. Yes, you want guys to play, I get it, but you want them to play in crunch time moments, understanding time and score, when to foul, when not to foul, letting things go.
Wolf gives it up. Yeoman, you bet! Yegor, yes sir!
Ball, understanding he is wide open in the corner, he knocks it down.
Yegor with 9 in the fourth.
Doing just that.
Traore turns the corner and lays it in. It's all Brooklyn in this fourth. Largest lead for the Nets.
My bad. Going back to the 2-man game, playing through Nick Claxton in the dribble handoff. Obviously, it was not MPJ in that, but it's Traore taking advantage of that same success that MPJ has had.
Yegor waiting, giving it up. Porter dumps it in, gets it back, fires, and a foul. Offensive foul. Under 3 minutes to go. Ingram. Guarded by Clowney, twisting, taking. No. Mamukelishvili the rebound. Ingram can't hit. And the Nets on the brink of their 8th win of the season.
And they stuck with it. Give up, you blow a 15
minutes without a field goal. Second half of a back-to-back for Toronto. Got in at 4:30 last night. Yegor fakes, gives it up. Traore. Back ironing off. Long rebound, Clowney. Nets can run a little more clock. Yegor. Clowney. Lost it out of bounds, and that's the 21st turnover. That lead early in the quarter. Nets have outscored the Raptors 26-12 in the 4th. Toronto has gone 7 minutes and 40 seconds without a field goal. And now they have one as Murray Boyles lays it in. Danny Wolf getting ready to check in for Brooklyn. Daron Sharp getting ready to check in as well. Clowney gives it up. Traore can't hit. Darko has emptied the bench for Toronto. Murray Boyles can't flip it in. Here's Traore. Out to Porter. Looking into Claxton. Claxton trying to take Temple. Traore on the drive. The floater short. Rebound secured by Battle. The flick ahead, and Murray Boyles will dunk it down.
So I don't know if I should say I played long enough to where one of my teammates is on the floor, or he played long enough to where my teammate is on the floor.
Temple. Yeah.
Garrett Temple, one of my former teammates.
Great dude.
Great dude, great vet. Doesn't play much with the team, but his voice, seeing the impact he has, internally, has done wonders for a lot of these young guys.
Jordy wants the Nets to take a foul so they can get some of their guys out of the game. Claxton checks out. Porter checks out. 24 points, 11 rebounds. Training staff from the equipment staff from Vince Jr. Dick tried to slide it in, could not. About a 7-second difference. Game and shot clock. Nets will take the violation.
And the one thing you love seeing with this Brooklyn Nets team is resiliency. Taking the hit, finding a way to gather themselves, play great defense, and have a big fourth quarter to pull off the win.
The Nets allow